morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to show you a couple of the drinks that I do, not necessarily on a regular basis, but I usually alternate them. So if I do my chia seed drink one day, then I will do keto coffee the next day. And I'm going to show you how I make it. And the reason why I do these is because they are very filling for me, and they definitely make me feel as if my appetite is being suppressed, and so I'm not constantly hungry. And then by the time I am hungry, I don't feel like I have to binge eat, and I don't feel like I'm starving by the time that I do get to the point where I am hungry and I'm needing to eat. So I'm not saying that this works for everybody, but this definitely works for me, and I wanted to show you guys what you will need. So for my chia drink, you will need either a fresh lemon or lemon juice. It's just easier for me as a mom of two to just use the lemon juice. So I just use lemon juice from wherever I've got. Then you're going to use chia seeds. You're going to use a teaspoon of honey and just a dash of cayenne pepper. I eyeball it all. I use about 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and a splash of lemon juice, and then I blend it together. The chia seeds, though, you will have to sit for at least an hour in water in the fridge so that they expand. Because if you've never used chia seeds before, they do expand quite a bit. And here is a cup of what they look like expand. They do look gelatinous, and I am a huge texture person. I do not handle textures very well. And so what I do is I will put it in my Ninja, or you could do it in a blender, however you want, and I blend it all up, and then I just drink it. I've tried it at room temperature. I've tried it cold. I have not tried it hot, only because I just don't like the idea of there being chunky seeds or even ground up seeds in something warm for me. So for me, this is how I do it. I have made this chia seed water mix, and I set it overnight. When I first started doing this, I was doing it just for an hour. I'd get up early, make this, go do my devotions and my reading time before the kids got up, and then I would make the drink. But it's just better for me if I make it the night before, and I just let it sit in the fridge, and then it's ready for me as soon as I get up. And so let me show you how I make it. So to start, I have about a cup to a cup and a half of water in my cup that I'm going to be blending in. And then I am going to add the chia seeds. You could do it in any specific order. It doesn't matter, because it's all just going to get blended up anyways. But you're going to put all of your ingredients into the cup. So I have only put it in the chia seeds, and I just wanted to show you guys what they will do once you take them out of that whatever you've got them in and put them in more water. They will sink, so don't feel like something is wrong if they just start to accumulate at the bottom, because they do end up doing that. And as you can see, they look like little jelly, weird looking pods, and ugh, gross. And then you just mix in the rest of it, and then I will show you what it looks like after it's blended. So this is what it looks like when it is all blended, and if you let it sit too long, everything will go to the bottom. So it does look kind of frothy, I guess you could say. I drink it right away, and I drink it with a wide straw, almost like a... Hey! Don't mind my son, but I drink it with like almost like a big, wide bulba straw. And just again, that's just my preference because of my texture issue. But yeah, I drink that, and I usually will not drink for a few hours. I know that you could drink, or you could start eating right away within like the first 30 minutes. I would at least give it 30 minutes to an hour before you actually ate anything personally. But I usually wait a couple of hours because it is filling, and I'm also adding a lot of water. I'm trying to drink a gallon or more a day. So as you can see, I'm sorry, I had it reversed. It floats to the top once it's ground up. So it flips. So before we ground it up, the chia seeds and everything were very dense, and they were at the bottom, and everything was at the top. The lemon juice, obviously the cayenne pepper because it just floats. But as you can see, once we blended it and we just let it sit, they flipped. So now the chopped up chia seeds are now floating. But yeah, once it's ready like that, I obviously waited too long, but I would mix it again and I would go ahead and drink it right away. And yeah, that's how I make my chia seed drink. And then I will show you guys how I make my bulletproof coffee. Hi everyone, so this is how I make my bulletproof coffee. Everyone makes their bulletproof coffee differently. So what I do is you're going to need your coffee. I don't need a whole bunch, but you're going to blend it to make it really, really frothy. I use a tablespoon of coconut oil, a tablespoon of butter, a splash of your Torani's sugar-free classic caramel or vanilla. I love vanilla, but I'm all out, and so I'm trying to use this before I buy more. And I put the tasteless collagen in there because it just helps me get it out of the way and it's done for the day. But I definitely prefer having collagen in mine just because of the benefits that it has. But once I put it all together, let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like when it's all put together. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend it so you can see how big of a difference blending this will turn this coffee. Okay guys, that is what it is blended. Can we say holy froth? Like, look at all that froth, guys. Oh my goodness. I am going to probably sprinkle some cinnamon on there because, oh my gosh, that looks just so delicious. But that is how I make my bulletproof coffee, or other people call it butter coffee. It is so good. It's very filling, and I can drink this and it'd be good for hours, guys. I mean hours. I am like, it's crazy to think just this little tiny drink will be filling and I'm not hungry for hours on end, which is great for me because if I'm not careful, I can eat a whole bunch and then I don't feel good. So this definitely helps me stay on track for keto, and I hope that you guys liked my video.